good evening, and welcome back, Skexxies suckers, to another episode of Skexxies Survives. We're back here in our beautiful little area, and we're going to continue on working on our big giant tree. So, it's been a little while since we've gotten a video recorded, so hopefully I can remember what the plan was, but I think I do. Last time we were here, if you remember, we were building out our giant dark oak tree. We got all the roots. Ooh, can't stay on top of these plants here. We got all of our roots laid out. We threw up some torches to make sure that we stayed alive. We got a little crafting table and a chest set up. So what we're going to be doing this episode is just continuing to build this up. So I'm going to fill out the roots. I'm going to start to get the main trunk sort of shape laid out, and we'll see how that works. So we're going to start out right at the beginning by just sort of building the base of the tree trunk up a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to go all the way around the outer edge that we had laid out, and start to build that up one up. And as we continue to get higher, as you know, a tree trunk naturally is tapered in, we will sort of, you'll see the shape of that take place when we bring the tree trunk inward as we go. So we're just going to continue on. I'll do a few more layers of this and bring you back sort of as we go so you can see what it looks like, and that way you'll get a sense of what the plan is. So hopefully it'll look really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes after we have a little bit more progress and you kind of see what we're doing. Okay? We'll be right back. Okay. And like that, and like that, and like that, and that. Alright, so as you can see, welcome back, by the way. We are continuing to build out our tree. So all of these, and we fell. Nice, nice. So what I was going to say is all these oddly shaped blocks we'll have to go and remove later. But initially we're using them just so that we can sort of taper things in and build the trunk up. So we're going to have to cut our way out of here first. I think this will work very good. Yeah, that'll let us out. And then we'll just, well, we'll leave it open for now just in case we fall and we have a way out. So anyway, if we step away a little bit, you'll see kind of a good idea of what we're doing here. So the root, where the roots meet, obviously you're going to get built out a little bit, but you can see how the trunk sort of starting to taper in a little bit, is going up. It's a little more random, so it tapers in over here, but over here it's a little more straight. So we're going to let it kind of sweep up this way and then come back out that way, and it'll go up. And then, of course, once it gets to the top of the trunk, then we have to build the branches, and it's going to sort of bloom back out into all the branches. So it sort of, you go, the roots bloom out, it comes into the trunk, it sweeps up, and then it's going to bloom back out into the branches. And you'll see how that's going to look. It's going to work. I promise. I promise. It's going to look awesome. But so far, everything is coming along great. I'm going to take a quick break from the trunk, and I'm going to build out one of the roots so you can kind of get a sense of what that's going to look like. So the first thing we're going to do is build out wider. So the one wide is just so I knew where it was going to go, but obviously the roots are going to be wider than that. So the first thing we're going to do is on either side, left and right, we're going to build it out a wider, like I said. Now, because the roots are flat on the ground, they're going to go out in this direction, so we'll actually see the grain of the wood, like so. Very good. And fall in the water. All right. So we've already gone through, if you look at my inventory, I've already gone through all this stacks of wood. So, like I said, and have been saying from the beginning, this is going to take a lot of dark oak. So, the one thing we have to remember to do is change the direction. Oh, goodness. We have to change the direction of the grain of the wood as we proceed, so that it continues to go in the right direction there. We'll go like that. We'll go like this. And this will go like that one. And we're just sort of building out the width of the roots so that everything looks a little more natural, a little more, you know, as it's supposed to, We want it to look like a real tree, and there we go. All right, so then we'll go around to the other side. We'll do the same thing. We'll build that root out like that. Very good. That's gonna work. It's gonna look better. Of course, it's all flat right now, but it'll look nicer once we build it three-dimensionally. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. I cannot wait. You guys are gonna love it. Well, at least I'm gonna love it. Hopefully you like it too. All right. Oh, why? Place it the right way. Okay. We'll go like that. We'll go like this and this. Very good. And 1 and 2 and there. And build this like that. Very nice. Very good. And one more stack of wood. Alright, so this root kind of goes off in this direction. Now again, right now this is like super flat, so that looks kind of meh. So we're going to build it up a little bigger. We're going to go from the center of the root like this. Very good. Oh, I want to make sure that's not facing up, so he's got to face horizontally. There we go. So basically we're just covering any part of the root that was vertical from when we initially placed it. We're going to change to be horizontal so that it's going in the direction, the grain of the wood, as it were. And that's going to go right into the wall. We'll place that one in the wall like that. Ooh, drop a piece of dark oak. Okay, like that. And we're going to come back in and we're going to make it a little bit wider. So I'm going to throw like that's going to go there. We'll do this like that. And we'll build out the center of the root like that. And then we'll build that out like that. And that is going to look great. So we'll do that. We're just trying to make it look more natural. Excellent. So far, so good. So we'll work on this a little bit more as we continue, but that's kind of what we're going to look at for the roots. We'll make it look a little more oh my goodness. Loudest eating noise ever. Gracious. We'll make it look a little more natural as we do some of the others, and once the whole tree's built, we'll refine it. So there'll be some refining to be done as well. Anyway, I'm going to continue building out a couple more of the roots so we can kind of see what that's going to look like, and I will bring you back after I've done a few more so you can keep track of progress and we don't go too far ahead without you guys, all right? And so we'll bring you back. I'll take a quick cut. We'll bring you right back. Okay? We'll be back right soon. And one more right there. No, actually, we don't want that one. And welcome back! And right, so we've gone through, we've built out a second one of our roots. So now we have these two roots kind of going off, one in this direction, one in that direction. This one has a little more sort of that gradual down, so the root starts a little higher. So we're going to have varying heights, and all that's going to help to make the tree look more and more realistic. The other thing we've had to find ourselves doing is clearing out some more dark oak trees as we continue to extend the roots out. So I had to cut a couple of the trees down over here just to make things look a little nicer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another break from the roots and I'm going to continue building out the trunk. I'd really like by the end of the episode to have a nice framework for the entire trunk of the tree right up until the point where we start spreading back out for branches. So I'm going to bring you along with me for the initial part of that. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to just cut this down. Oh. Go all the way back around because I don't want to lose any of the wood because it is a precious commodity. So we're going to come back over here, hop up on the roots, up on that root like this, up this way, over here, okay, and like this, and so, okay. So this is the current state of the trunk. Let's go ahead and just continue building it out as we have it. Get rid of that leaf. You're in my way. You're in my way. Go like that. Now the flatter side's going to be over there. So over here, instead of going up 4 over here like I have, we're just going to indent it a little bit. And this is going to, again, the varying heights at which we do this is going to help solidify the illusion of a naturally grown tree. So if you notice, as we go around, it's not always just make a ring, then go in one, make a ring, then go in one. There's some randomity to it, so that helps make it look more natural. So, for example, I'm going to do half a ring at one level, and then I'm going to complete the ring at the next level. So here, we're going to bring that in like so. We'll go up 2. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. There we go. And we'll put in like this. 2, in, 2. We'll use the same, no, actually, that's the flat side, so this side can be more indented. So there we'll go in, up 2, in, up 2, in, up 2, in, up, oh, get some more wood. And this, we're going to have to do some more farming shortly. So we'll go up to here, there we go. And then here we'll go in, up 2, in, up 2, in, up 2. We'll reuse some of this, like so, but here we'll go in, up 2, in, up 2. We'll reuse that one. You'll see. You see how we're doing it. See how we kind of just keep it as natural as possible. That one will just go in up 1. There we'll go in up 2. Reuse, reuse, reuse. And that'll keep this side of the trunk flatter than this side. So this side all indented, this side not as so indented. And that's just how we do it. We're just going to keep going. So you can already see we're above most of the dark oak tree line, and we haven't even begun to build this tree up. So this tree, like I said, is going to be huge. So we only have 8 pieces of dark oak left. So actually, what I have to do is go farm some more dark oak. So we're going to head back to the original base. I'm going to do a full clear of the whole forest, and we're going to come back out here with a nice full inventory. So I'm going to cut the video. You don't need to see me do all that farming. We're going to go get as much dark oak as we can from the tree farm, and we'll be right back, and we'll continue going on. So we'll do another kit, and I'll be back in a second, and we'll be right back. My goodness, there's so much dark oak to be farmed. All I do is cut trees. Yeah, this takes forever. Look at all these trees I've already cut. I got so much more to go. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep doing it. My arms are getting tired. Alright, we'll be back. I'll be back when the forest is cut down. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've cut down the entire tree farm. We've replanted the entire tree farm. It's getting dark again, so we're going to sleep real quick. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we planted a piece of a dark oak next to our bed. So this is fine. We're doing great. We've cut down the whole tree farm. We've got a bunch of dark oak. We got picked up all this dark oak. So now we're going to go back, let this grow back up. We made a little bread. Actually, I cooked some chicken, so let's go ahead and get that out of our furnace. Very good. Now we got some food. We got some wood. Ready to rock. So we're just going to swing by, pick up these other saplings. We're just going to make sure we pick up our saplings so we can replant the forest. And we're going to head back over this way where our big tree is in process and continue on building everything out. So we just want to kind of go this way. And if memory serves, it's right on the other side of this little ridge. So we'll just swing around over to the water. Here we are. So we're actually really close to the big tree farm. Which is nice, because it means we don't have to keep running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth too much. Oh, this birch is broken. Let's get rid of it while we're thinking about it. Take care of you. All right. Okay, so we're going to continue on with what we were doing before we left, and that is building out the trunk. So we're going to continue to take a break from the roots and head back to working on the trunk. And I will keep you with us as we do so you can kind of see how that all is going to work out. So let's pop up here. I'd like to find a way up where I can easily clean the mess back away, and I don't know where I'm going to do that. Maybe here. So if I chop you, 2, 3, and then I can replace 1, 2, 3, and then if I chop 1, and then I can replace 1, and then I hop up here, and we hop up here. Great. The tree's right back the way it started. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do another ring of 2 high at this stage, and we'll only indent a few places. It'll all be on the front side, not the back side. So just for orientation's purposes, we're calling that the back side. And I want that to be flatter, as it's going to kind of hang over the water. So as the tree slopes up, I want it to slope up this way, hanging over the water. Which most of the branches will be that way. So I want the trunk to slope in that direction. So over on this side, we're going to go like so, 2, 2, 2. We'll go in here, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Like that, like that, like that. Yep, yep, this is it. Doing it just the way we want it. Just right, just right, just right. So you can see, because we're not indenting on this side, it keeps it flat. I've said this a bunch of times. You guys get the picture. So we'll go all the way around, and then that way will be 4 high at this level. Like that, and like that. Okay. So next we're going to go... we're going to indent the whole thing, and we're going to go up 5. So the whole thing will come in by 1 at varying levels. So actually, before I do that, I'm going to make part of the flat side higher. So let's actually go this way. We're going to go 1 more high starting here. We'll go all the way around. That way the indents aren't always in perfect rings, which helps, again, to maintain that sense of natural shape to the tree. So there we go. So now, from here, this is all going to get indented. 1, like so, like that, like that. Very good. This is looking just perfect. It's just what I wanted. I'm so excited. It's finally happening. Very good, good, good. And yeah, like that. Great. So now we're going to go 4 high at this level. We can only do 2 at a time because it's the most efficient way, sort of walk and place 2 as you go. So this is working out just perfectly. Just the way I wanted, just the way I expected. Okay, 2 of those, 2 of those. I'm starting to get really high. My vertigo is starting to kick in a little bit. So we are going to go in a couple of spots here. I know this is the flatter side, but if we never go up, it's going to look weird. It'll look unnatural. We don't want our tree to be unnatural. The whole point of this build is that it's a natural looking tree. There we go. And now we'll just do 2 high the whole thing. Actually, this is a good time to go like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to round it out some more. So like on these flat spots, like that. It'll help round the trunk out, make it look not so square. Very good, very good. We'll just go 2 high all around here. Yep, 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 yep. Good, good. Perfect. Perfection. Great. Everything is looking awesome. So you can kind of see on the inside, it's basically a round shape, but it gets more irregular. You get these nice long indents like that. It's going to look great. All right. We don't want to go too narrow. We don't want it to come to like a little balloon point in the center before the branches start coming out. So we're only going to go a little bit more in before we start going out again. And I think we're going to do a full indentation here, starting at this level. So let's go. Oop, that's too many high. There we go. We'll go in. We'll go in. Get some more wood here. There we go. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Very good. Okay. We'll go in one, and then we'll use this like that. We'll go in one. Yeah, this is coming out just the way we expected it to. Very nice. Like that, and like that. Great. Now we want to go in again. Actually, we'll do 1 ring all the way around. This back half, or the front half, I suppose, we'll go a little higher. Till about here, and then we'll go in. Like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alrighty. And then we'll kick this up just 1 more, so it'll be a 3 tall instead of a 4 tall, because we want it to come in more aggressively, and not so gradual once you get this high, so that again it looks the way a tree normally would look. Very good, very good. Okay, and now we'll kick this all in 1. And this is probably as tight a little circle as we're gonna get in terms of the thinnest part of the tree trunk. So what we're gonna do after we go all the way around at this level is it's then gonna start coming back out into the branches, and you'll see how we do that in just a moment. Just a second. Great. Alright, so yeah, so this is the narrowest point of the tree. I don't think we're going to get any narrower than this, so we're going to start going out into branches from here. I mean, I think at this level, we're higher than everything around us, well, except that part over there. But again, we're going to have branches that are going to come up, and then they're going to get up from there. So that's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So now, branches. We're going to... This is going to be fun. So we're going to kind of mirror the roots, but instead of being directly over a root every time, we're going to go in between each root. So there should be about as many branches as there are roots. And the branches should also be at different levels. So this will be the lowest branch that we have, and the lowest branch we'll do over the water. So this branch is going to come out like so. You'll see how we do this. So we're holding shift so we don't fall off the edge, because obviously that would be bad. And branch is going to come out 3 or 4, and then branches of course have to go up. So we're going to jump and hop up 1. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, up. And now a branch is going to kind of be shaped not like a bowl but like a vase. So as you go higher, it will get flatter. So that was 3, this was 4, this will go 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, then up 1, and that will go 6 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up 1, and now we'll go 7 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up 1, and 8. 8 will be the end of every branch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, and that's the end of our branch. So this is our first tree branch. Again, we just did it random directions, kind of just pick and choose your directions as you go. Now our next tree branch, we don't want exactly the same level. Again, we don't want to have that flatness. So we built a branch. This is going to be our lowest branch. So we will have 2 branches at the next height, and we'll signify that by going around our little circle like so, 2, 2, like this. We'll have 1 branch will go out from here, and then we'll have another branch at the same height on the other side of the tree. Like here. There we go. Very good. And then we're actually, because we're in branch mode, we're going to extend out and go up. We'll go out, up, out, up, 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 out, up, out, up. We'll have another branch here. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 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 out, up, out, up, out, up, up, up. Alrighty, we'll do a branch. Let's see, we have one there, we have one there. We're gonna want one like here. So there's a branch, and now we'll go up, out, up. Nope, we don't want to go out up here because we got a branch underneath. Okay, might just have to say goodbye to that piece of wood. Alright, we have a branch here. Let's do a branch. So we'll make that branch is going to go kind of that way. This branch is going to kind of go straight out. This branch is going to curve that way. We'll have a branch here that goes kind of that direction. That'll work. Up, 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 up. And we'll need a branch here. Like that. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't want to fall, and we'll need a branch on this side. Yeah, so we'll do a branch. We'll go up 2, 1, 2, and there. So that is going to handle all the branches on the tree. And then we'll close this all off. Okay, this is the top of the branch portion of the tree, and we'll have additional. Yeah, those are our primary branches. I'm trying to figure the words to say. Those are the primary branches. We're gonna have some additional little branches just around this level. So the first thing we're gonna do is just close the tree off so we have somewhere flat to stand, and you'll see it's all gonna make sense when we get to that point. Frankly, I'm very pleased with how fast this has been coming along, as we are already done with the basic shape of the tree trunk, and the primary branches are already laid out. Of course, they're all going to have to get built out, They're all going to have to get elongated. So basically what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a quick cut in the video. I'm going to elongate all the branches so they're all at this sort of state. And then we'll come back from a position where you can sort of see the whole tree. And that'll give us a good idea of what the skeleton of the tree is going to look like. And that's probably going to be the end of the episode when we get to that point. So we're going to do one quick cut. I'll show you that all off, and then we will see how that looks. So stick around. We'll be right back. Oh, almost lost my axe. And welcome back. All right, so we have laid out all of the branches. We've laid out the center of the trunk. We've laid out all the roots. We've built out a couple of the roots, so we see what that's going to look like. We still have to build out the branches. But what I wanted to do was take you over to somewhere else far away so that we could see what the tree's going to look like from a distance. So I think the quickest way to do that would be to come over here, hop up like this, and I think I can make that jump without dying. Let's just get a little more health. We're in a little daredevil. Here we go. Yee! Ouch! All right, we're alive. that was less of an exciting journey than I expected it was going to be. All right, so let's head up this way. We'll just place some stuff here. We'll head up on top of this tree. Place some stuff here. Get up on top of this tree. And I think this will be a good perspective over here. Yeah, all right. So you can kind of see about what the tree's going to look like. So we got the roots down there, the branches up here, so it kind of swoops up that way, and the branches come out, so they come out, you know, nice and gradually. And then on the tops of all the branches, so we're going to build them out, like I said, but then on tops of them, we're just going to grow a bunch of dark oaks. So we'll have to get some dirt, we'll grow some trees on top, and of course, this is just the first primary branches. So we're going to build the trunk up a little bit more. We'll have a few more branches on top. So the whole shape of the top of the tree is going to kind of go in this sort of swooping direction, be a big cap to it. But it's going to look great. It's going to look so great. And then once it's all built, we'll then be able to sort of fill in the inside, which is one of the things I want to do. I want it to be a solid tree, except for the parts that we live in. So we'll actually have to carve out rooms. So we got a lot more dark oak farming to do. But anyway, I think it looks great. I think it looks just great. I hope you guys think it looks awesome too. Also hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like and thumbs up buttons to show your support to the video. And if you're new around these parts and you haven't already, make sure you press that subscribe button as well. The bell button will let you know when you have new videos coming out, and hopefully we'll have some more of these episodes coming out soon. I know it's been a little while, but I really like it and think it's going to be great. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! Tree. Ah, nice screenshot.